Hello, long time no see. I mean, it probably doesn't seem like that, but I feel like I haven't chatted in to the camera for a little while now. So I'm here, I'm back. I've mentioned this here and there a few times before that I do bullet journaling every day, and I have been wanting to make a video on it, but I felt like I was still kind of new to it, so you know, I didn't want to film that yet. And anyway, but and I also have been forgetting to film me writing up a new day, because I'll write up a new day and then I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't film it, because I want to have some b-roll for you guys to look at, really, and see how I do it. So anyway, I have my various journals here, but this is the one that I've been using. It is from KKK. If I can find it on their website, I'll link it below, because I personally think it's perfect for bullet journaling. It's called Grid. Here you can see it. And yeah, so I started bullet journaling. Now I know this is really annoying. I'm annoyed about it too. I didn't actually start in January, so yeah, it's really it's not fun for me either, really. I started my bullet journaling on the 27th of January. Now, I wish I started in January, but I hadn't heard of it until I started it. So I think I watched a video, I think it was Pick Up Limes. If you've heard of her, I'll link her below. And then I think I watched maybe 3 or 4 videos, I'll link them all below, on how, on people talking about bullet journaling. And yeah, that's kind of, I watched those and I was like, sick, I'm gonna do that. So I went and bought this journal, and I definitely think it was on the pricey side. I don't think it was super cheap, which is annoying, but I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna be using this every day. I'm gonna treat myself. So I got this. And so yeah, I've been using this now for about, what are we in? June? July? Where are we? Sorry, I really forgot. What month are we in? We are in July. Oh no, we're in August. Oh my god, we're in August? Isn't that crazy? Whoa, shit. Anyway, we're in August now. And I will first talk about how I structure my journal, because there's heaps of different, everyone does it differently. There are some bullet journals who are really, like to draw on it a lot and do little pictures here and there and make it really aesthetically pleasing and creative and things like that. Me personally, I'm not the most creative person in terms of drawing and things. I prefer filming and photography and that sort of thing. So I just tend to do a really basic outline, and then, because for me the point is just to write it down and use writing to kind of express myself rather than the drawing aspect of it. So I find this really works for me. So if you're interested in this and you don't want it to be I also try and make it very simple, because I'll explain later, but I tried a more complicated thing to do each day, and I just found that it was it was too much to do daily, because I have a lot on. But I still wanted to keep it going, so I simplified it later in the track. But yeah, so if you kind of want to start journaling, but you don't want it to be too difficult and too time consuming or too perfectionist, this is a very easy template that feel free to use. You can also do whatever you want. That's the whole point, is that you have to customize it however you want. And the point is just to to be excited to go and journal each day, and whatever you need to do. So the first page I have here is a key page, which I got from one of the videos. And then the next thing I have is just a little key on tasks is a dot point. If I've completed the task, I cross out the dot point. If I haven't finished it today but I want to do it tomorrow, arrow. Notes, important, blah blah blah, each thing. And then I've added 2 more. A green box is every time I posted a video. I like to keep track of it, and it also just helps me stay motivated. If I see like, oh shit, I haven't posted in X number of days, I want to post tomorrow, kind of thing. And then I just have a little purple box for when I started doing cold showers, which will be a whole separate video. Anyway, and then we flip over and we have a year at a glance. So, you know, I have each box here, January, February, March, blah, blah, blah. So obviously I haven't written anything in the side columns, like next to the months. And that's kind of where you put birthdays or anniversaries or whatever else you want to remind yourself. You know, Jessica's birthday is in January on the 5th. You can write it there. I choose not to write it there because I just feel like it will clutter it and be a bit messy. And then the purple boxes, there's 2. One of them was for cold showers, the other ones was when I started Wim Hof breathing. I find that tracking something on here actually helps me a lot to keep the habit going. And I know that there are habit trackers that you can do in the bullet journal. I personally don't do that because I just prefer not to have an extra whole page to just track a habit. So I do it here. Turn over and you go to this double page where we have, so I have a check-in page and then a mind dump page. The check-in page, I have 3 columns, which I do every single day. So I have an emotional check-in, physical and other, which I usually do like socially. So, you know, I'll write down, it'll either be like, oh, I posted a video today, I'm really proud of myself, or whatever it is. Also, another thing I started was I've always wanted to track my dreams, but I kind of, I keep forgetting to do it. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, I'm already writing this every day. So now in the mind dump section, I'll write my dreams in a green pen, just to, you know, if I feel like it's an important dream to remember. So yeah, and then we go over the page and we have gratitudes. So I write 3 gratitudes, 3 things I'm grateful for each day, and then turn the next page, and then there's a double page which is like a week at a glance. 3, so I put 3 things that are the most important things to get done in the day, and then I just do dot points of whatever else I need to get done in that day. And then it just goes back to check-in, mind dump, gratitude, week at a glance, blah blah blah. Gratitudes I don't need to write, the page I don't need to write out every single day because, you know, I'll fill up, it might be a month's worth or maybe a little less than a month per page of gratitudes. Anyway, then, and then I realized that if I was putting everything in my calendar and I have a homework app, then having the week at a glance page, which is this one, I realized that I actually don't need to have this page if it's just kind of something else to draw up. And, you know, I was copying things from my homework planner and from my homework app and from Google Calendar. So I actually took out this page, so I don't do this one anymore, but I did draw up a few of those previously, so I've used those as video ideas kind of pages. Now really all I do is just the check-in, mind dump and gratitudes, and I find that it's a very simple thing that, you know, doesn't take much time at all, and it doesn't take much time to draw up, it doesn't take much time to write in every day, and it's clear and it's neat and it's effective. So yeah, that's kind of what I do now. Now as far as when I do my journal in the day, I used to do it in the morning all the time, but I have spoken about this before, but yeah, I don't really have a set time to do it because I feel like some days I'll kind of start it in the morning, but then I won't do the mind dump until later in the day, or I might even do the mind dump for the day before. I'll do it the next day just so I can really process, you know, that day. But if my mind is really busy in the morning, I'll do it in the morning, or I'll do it at night, or I'll do it the next day. But I always make sure to do the check-in on the day, so I kind of can know exactly how I was feeling and blah 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 on that day. And then the mind dump I may do the next day or later in the day or whatever it is. So yeah, I just kind of find time in the day to do it. And yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much my journal. I will say I actually have 2 more journals here. This one I actually don't use anymore, but this goes next to my bed just in case I, you know, am laying in bed. I've filled up this mind dump and I need to just quickly jot down a few things to get it off my mind onto the page, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. So that's where this journal comes in. It's just, you know, it's a very simple, just lined pages, and yeah, so I'll just use that if I need to. And then I've started using this journal too, which is, I'll link it below, also from EQK. I really want to start morning pages. Now if you haven't heard of that, it's basically once you wake up, you just stream of consciousness, just write 3 pages in a journal just about your day. And so I've started that yesterday and today. I mean 2 days ago, yesterday, and then today. This I find is a little bit trickier, especially because, you know, on the weekend it's not as structured. I am gonna try it during the week more, but it has helped just to like have the space to just write whatever and not feel confined to a tiny like space on a page, and just be able to write whatever I'm thinking. And yeah, so I'll keep you updated on this. I may keep it going, I may not. I'm not really sure at this point, but yeah, just wanted to mention that too. I also know that like some people prefer different ways of like getting stuff off their mind. So some people like writing, drawing, speaking. Anyway, so writing is what I do. I find it really helpful, and I just kind of, it's also another thing, you know, when they say like make your bed as soon as you wake up. This is just another thing to like feel like I've accomplished something in the day, to just keep the momentum going for the rest of the day. But yeah, anyway, sorry, the light is just weird now. Anyway, that's how I bullet journal, and I hope this either inspired you, or you found it interesting, or maybe helped you start bullet journaling or whatever. But please link below, please comment below any tips and tricks that you have. If you've already been bullet journaling, if you've never heard of it, if you want to but you're not sure about it, comment below anything. I'd love to hear it. Like and subscribe, and yeah, guess I'll see you when I see you. Bye.